I want to welcome a very special guest, Shihan Grant Campbell, to our Harmony Powered broadcast. It's such a pleasure and an honor to have you on my show today.
Thank you, John. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you very much for the invitation. I appreciate it very greatly.
Well, it's definitely absolutely worth my time to go out of my way. There's so much about you, but I want to get to the root of Grant Campbell. Like, why have you on the show? Why go out of my way? It's so worthwhile because of who you are and what you've done. You've done a lot, but I want to say, what was the greatest adversity you've had to overcome in your life?
Well, when I think about adversity, I mean, there are the things that you can control and the things that you can't control. Learning as a young person how to deal with the things that are beyond your control is probably the greatest adversity, because those things can range from simple things to really complex matters. The behavior of others, how you process things, that probably was the greatest challenge. Overcoming the limitations that other people have put forth for you, because my path hasn't been an easy one. And I've had many people put obstacles in my path. As well, at different stages, I put obstacles in my own path by how I handled certain situations. So learning from situations makes you stronger.
I think those obstacles were opportunities for you. No,
Absolutely.
like, no problem with that. I got this. And you say, okay, I'm going to hurdle it. That's you. And that's what makes you amazing as far as overcoming adversity. And certainly people's perception, right, of, let's say, who you are, who I am, those perceptions is what we are trying to overcome. You know?
That's right.
And instead of you having done this, you look at yourself to deal with that. And that's what makes you a powerful being. And then so that being said, I want to know what you've done. Like, if you look back in your life, you say, okay, what have I really done for humanity, right? You look back in your life, you say, okay, I've done a lot of things, but how do I say what I've done in a nutshell? What makes me a special human being, and certainly one that's going to get the Harmony Power Award very shortly. So please.
Well, I guess in a nutshell, if I thought what makes my life worth living, what makes my life rather unique in some respects, is I think a lifetime of service to others and helping to develop people to reach their potential. I think that is probably the most significant thing that I've done for society at large, or for the community and in other ways. A lot of people talk about things, but actually having the opportunity to interact with people, helping people be able to contribute and help the community get stronger. I think individuals that choose to use their time in that way make a significant mark, not just to themselves and their direct family, but also to other people. And that's the way I've chosen to live my life.
Very well said. So profound. I really just words of wisdom. And it's interesting because from what you're saying is that, there are those that serve like you, and you're in service of others. You live that way through everything, through all your teaching your martial arts and your family and all those things. They're thinking about serving themselves, and then they wonder why they're miserable. Their accomplishments is what they can take, and yours is what you can give. And I can't think of any more reasons to get this award. So here it is. Here is the Harmony Power Award. I'm going to read it to you. Harmony Power Certificate of Award. Shihan Grant Campbell has been awarded this certificate for a dedication, commitment, and outstanding efforts in promoting harmony in the world.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so very much. It's an honor to be included among the rank and file of people that devote themselves to the service of others. So thank you very much for having me and for the award.
I tell you what, I reflect back in the past, watching you do a kata at event and watching the crowd just being in awe, including myself, because I've done quite well with my forms. But I remember the way that you entered the mat, the way you exited, and I respected that. It was like the whole spiritual approach to that is truly how I see you live, the way you've lived your life. And it's really extraordinary. So I get to honor your soul. While other people have honored your physical prowess, I get to honor that. And for that, I want to congratulate you again.
Thank you. It means a lot to me. And I also appreciate the work that you're doing in your community and throughout the country, because as you know, martial art is many things to many people. And most often people look at the physical side. And recently, the more brutal aspect of martial art has become synonymous with the word. And there's so much more to it. There's so many more benefits to it that I really applaud the efforts that you're taking and other people to make the mental and physical characteristics on par and make sure that people understand there's much more to this than just kicking and punching, and learning how to physically do actions. How you govern your mind and how you act as a human being is also part of the martial way. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much again for coming on the show. What a great pleasure.
Thank you, John. We'll see you again.
See you soon.